What's up, y'all? Happy Memorial Day. Listen, so the fog lights, I decided to go ahead and put them in. They're not working. They're wired correctly, but the porcelain on the back is disconnected. I think the best fix for it is to find another maybe broken pair on eBay and just steal those parts out of it. So I tried to repair it last night. Didn't go so well. Not a lot I could do to make it really sturdy. So they're in for looks right now, which sucks, but I don't think they're that useful anyways. Got the covers off of it right now, but anyways, looks okay. Looks like it's no longer missing its lights. We're also going to do a quick little tune-up, so let's see what we got here. If you wanted to call this, I guess you could. You call this its first performance parts. It's not much, but we got an Accel coil. We got an MSD cap. We don't have to worry about the cap ever failing again. And some Motorcraft platinum spark plugs. So, not a big deal, but I haven't even checked the plugs in this old car. I just figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and replace them. Some decent parts here, and we'll get the plugs in, get the cap on, get a little bit stronger coil out of the old stocker there. I was going to get the MSD, but I heard the MSDs were prone to actually failing. So they were, I don't know, they tend to last about a year. This one seems to be more reliable, and then it'll allow me to throw the stalker in the trunk or in the glove box in case it ever fails. So there it is. Now my plug wires look pretty good. There's some Accel stickers. The plug wires look pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and use those. I think they're Motorcraft wires. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so they're Motorcraft wires. We may anything, just maybe clean them up. And yeah, maybe put some wire looms on it. And yeah, hopefully soon we'll be able to get this intake off and change the intake out with heads. So the engine's nice and hot, and we're going to start with the cap and the coil. This coil is going to give me a stronger spark. It's going to give me a lot more spark actually than the stock one is, and that's always good, especially at higher RPMs. So we'll do this first, make sure it works. Just plug this in, we'll fire it up, make sure it still runs, and then we'll do each plug at a time, change out the cap. That off. Pop off the coil wire. Guys, here, this is a 5.5 mil, but it's working. Okay, that easy. It's like an original Ford part there. It's got a Ford part number on it. Cool. Okay, while we're here, it's going to clean back behind here. I see it's still black. If I was super thorough, I would take off this bracket and paint it. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's get the new one and install it. And today, if I got time, we're going to tackle this crappy wiring here on the battery cable. But get some new battery cables for it if I can find the Napa store. I like to make my own cable and solder the ends on it. like I did on the Torino. I got some really nice cable on the Torino. The positive cable is not that bad, but the battery tray is loose. So it'd be nice today to go ahead and take care of that as well. I'd say the coil works. Now work on getting this cap on. Maybe clean up the wires a little bit too. Okay, so I'm just gonna replace each wire one at a time here. That way I don't get the firing order off. I don't have to mess with that. So we're just gonna simply line the notch, which is right here. And this cap is an awesome cap, as you can tell. It's well made. And the coil wire, when it clips on, actually screws on to the cap so you can't lose it. Pushes all the wires down, so you're not gonna have any loose wires ever pop off again. So anyways, we're gonna put this one here. Just gonna go in order. And we got the coil, which I'm just going to plug for now. This one's in pretty good shape, but now I've got a spare. The rotor just pulls off like that. Got the new MSD rotor. Goes on just like so. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about tightening these down with the top yet because we're going to be probably rerouting each spark plug wire anyways whenever I do the wires, I mean the spark plug change. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to once again start the engine, make sure I didn't get the firing order off. Should start right up. Yep, firing order is good. Now let's pull the plugs. One thing I want to mention is this clip, obviously, this is a no-brainer, guys. Wraps down like that. That. And it'll clip on like this. Okay. So that makes the whole engine look dirty, doesn't it? But anyways, we're gonna leave this loose because I'm gonna have to go through each one of these wires and start pulling off the plugs. Another thing I'm gonna order soon is the air pump pulleys. Going to get the air pump off. Going to get that, get it off the back of the heads, and get the air pump system out of the car completely. Just free up some room in the engine bay. Okay, I'm not going to bore you guys with taking each plug wire off and cleaning it, but essentially that's all I'm doing. They're in good shape. These must have been changed out not too long ago. They're very flexible. They're not cracked, and I'm just going to kind of inspect each one. I was going to order a set of plug wires, but I don't really think I need to. Yeah, we're just going to clean them up. Make them look a little bit nicer. Paper towels are your best friend. Get some cleaner here. Another thing you're going to want to do is check your plug gap. I'm going to go ahead and do this to all 8 of them. They're supposed to be gapped at 0.050. I'm going to double check that online, but that's what the computer said, the auto parts store. And I went ahead and got me some Motorcraft platinum plugs. Stick with some Ford plugs here. So this is definitely a platinum tip. Cheap gauge I've had forever. Slide it up and we'll notice that these are gapped to a little over 0.050. I'm sorry, 0.055. So just a little bit. Now you can just gently kind of tap this, and it'll move, I promise. Don't go crazy with it. Don't put pliers on it. Okay, so let's shorten it up. We're almost there at 1050. And that is just about right on. That actually made a difference. Okay guys, there she is. So I had to cut the video short because I ran out of storage on my camera, but don't want to save you guys the boring info anyways. It's just cleaning spark plug wires and putting new plugs in. So I pre-gapped them all, put the plugs in, took each individual wire off, you know, as I put each plug in, and just cleaned them up a little bit, put the cap on, and test drove it. So everything's fine. It runs really good. It's a little bit crisper, a little bit smoother. Didn't expect anything out of it, but it definitely does make the engine compartment look a lot cleaner. Gives a little bit of a cool factor. So, and it'll help anything else we put on in the future. This will definitely not hurt. So yeah, man, let's go for a ride. Nice day out today. guys, that's it. There's gonna be a lot more to come, more fun, hopefully more interesting mods to the car. But thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Up top, click on my son's face. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.